Okay, next stage in our Absco single compact garage is our front frame. So just lay all your parts out, just so you know where everything's going. First thing we need to do is put our little 100mm connectors inside our 4 uprights. Again, making sure the little edge slips in underneath the big edge. Squeeze them together. Okay, for your H section, the little piece will slide in between both edges like so. Okay, what we need to do now is put our multi-purpose bracket on our header beam. So just making sure you're flush with the ends and the sides. Okay, once we've got those multi-purpose brackets on our header beam, now we need to measure up and mark the distance from the bottom to that header beam and then screw that off to our upright. So just using your instruction manual, just making sure you got the right distance. Make a mark for the bottom of our header beam. Alright, what we need to do now is put our multi-purpose brackets on our outer uprights. Again, making sure the 2 holes are facing down and just flush out the bracket, top and bottom and the sides. Do the same with the other side. Okay, what we need to do now is put our measurements in for our little wall girts. So exactly the same as the rear frame. Up 100mm, that's to the bottom of the first girt, and then 1110 to the bottom of the second one. Now we need to put our little wall girts in. Tabs go to the outside. Okay, once we've got 1 screw in each one of those girts, then we need to move on to our top cords. Okay, what we need to do now is put in our header beam upright. So just find the center of that header beam, make a mark. Put 2 screws in that. Now we're right to put our top cords on. Okay, we've got our top cord piece. Now you'll notice you've got some tabs at either end and then a big notch out about 1/4 of the way down the piece. That notch out will cover the upright and the header beam. So cover over your corner first, like so. Then slide over your header beam and then over your upright. We'll just get the corner first. Okay, before we pull those top cords down onto our upright, we need to put into our diagonal bracing. Okay, you've got your little 20mm tab notch. That slides over that upright and tucks into the corner. And then the other end fits into your top cord. Again, just put 1 screw in the corner to hold it in place. Do the same with the other piece. 1 screw to hold it in place. Alright, now that we've taken our width, we've got our height correct, we've taken our diagonals for squareness, everything's in the correct position. Now we need to lock off all our parts around our header beam and our uprights. Again, just putting 1 screw in to hold everything in place. Need to slide in our tiny little upright here. Now we do have a measurement for this, and this is important, this measurement's correct, in from the sides on the location of this piece, because our roof purlins will run across these. Okay, once we've screwed that top part off, need to put our purlin connection plate. Again, just centralise that on the top cord. Make sure it doesn't stick above the top cord. Okay, what we need to do now is put our diagonal bracing in our front frame. So little tabs into the bottom outside corner. And then just tuck it over that H section. Okay, what we need to do now is flip that frame over and screw off the rest of the parts. And that's our front frame construction completed.